The essential understanding for this lesson is two-dimensional shapes can be classified and sorted based on their attributes. Previously, students used sides and vertices to define two-dimensional shapes, such as rectangles, squares, and circles. In this lesson, students use the number of sides and vertices to classify and name two-dimensional shapes as triangles, quadrilaterals, pentagons, or hexagons. This problem is key because students use the number of sides and vertices to classify a given two-dimensional shape. Listen and look for students who miscount the sides and vertices, resulting in an incorrect classification of the shape. Encourage these students to recount the sides and vertices, making an X on each side as they count it, and circling each vertex as they count it. This shape has more than 3 sides and vertices, so it can't be a triangle. Listen and look for other students who state that the shape has 4 sides and 4 vertices, so it is a quadrilateral. These students show an understanding that two-dimensional shapes, such as triangles, quadrilaterals, pentagons, and hexagons, can be classified based on their attributes. This understanding prepares them to describe polygons by their number of sides and angles.
In this lesson, we will identify some shapes by finding how many sides, vertices, and angles each shape has. Look at these shapes. Do you already know the names of some shapes? Some of the shapes are triangles. Look at the shapes that are triangles. How are the triangles all alike? The triangles all have 3 sides. The triangles all have 3 vertices. The triangles all have 3 angles. Why is the red shape not a triangle? The red shape has 6 sides. Triangles have exactly 3 sides. Look at the shapes. Some of them are quadrilaterals and some are not. See if you can tell which ones are quadrilaterals. Look at the shapes that are quadrilaterals. How are the quadrilaterals all alike? The quadrilaterals all have 4 sides. The quadrilaterals all have 4 vertices. The quadrilaterals all have 4 angles. Look at the shapes. Some of them are pentagons, and some are not. See if you can tell which ones are pentagons. Look at the shapes that are pentagons. How are the pentagons all alike? The pentagons all have 5 sides. The pentagons all have 5 vertices. The pentagons all have 5 angles. Look at the shapes. Some of them are hexagons, and some are not. See if you can tell which ones are hexagons. Look at the shapes that are hexagons. How are the hexagons all alike? The hexagons all have 6 sides. The hexagons all have 6 vertices. The hexagons all have 6 angles. Can a shape that is a triangle also be a quadrilateral? What about a hexagon? Think about these questions as you do the activity that comes next.
There are so many shapes in the world, and with so many of them, you can divide them up into their different category names, like this. All these shapes have 3 sides. They also have 3 vertices. They are called triangles. These are quadrilaterals. They have 4 sides and 4 vertices. And these? They have 5 sides and 5 vertices.